Danis is pulling out of the Logan Paul fight. Well, that is according to him. Today we're going to be covering a wide range of things. We're going to look at the lawsuit, Dillon Danis pulling out, and Logan Paul once again lying his arse off about Crypto Zoo and what he's doing, because now we have a huge update to that. Dillon saying that he's going to pull out of this fight. This has happened already once in the lead up. September 26th, Dillon tweeted out, "I'm over this shit. Peace." Everyone on Twitter lost their fucking minds thinking Dillon Danis has pulled out of the biggest fight, or one of the biggest fights in influencer boxing. Dillon later confirmed that he's not pulling out, responding to a tweet saying, "Dillon Danis pulled out? Haha, probably smart. After all this harassment of his girl, I'd be willing to bet Logan was going to turn his face into ground beef." However, today, literally as I'm recording, this happened a couple hours ago, Dillon Danis has said that he's pulling out, and this all stems from the lawsuit drama. If you don't know, Logan Paul's girlfriend Nina is suing Dillon Danis, alleging that he released private video that was obtained through hacking her Snapchat. So firstly, before we look at the video that triggered Dillon to pull out of his fight, or pull out, we're saying right now, Dillon said this on Andrew Schultz addressing the lawsuit.
In the beginning, you felt, because like, I know
bro, it's all public. That's her fault. She's trying to say defamation, all this shit. You shouldn't have done it then. Just because he did gay porn 10 years ago and I bring it back up and now he gets mad because I'm bringing up his past. Fuck that. That's her. She did that all herself. All those videos, everything is her. All those pictures, all the guys.
What about the stuff that she said was private?
That's not bro.
That's the thing.
Do you think I'm smart enough to hack a fucking iPad in 2014?
No. It's not about private. It's about creating a narrative around it. Like, for example, we talk on the podcast.
She acts like she's Andrea Lima and I'm affecting her career, bro. She had no career.
So Dillon's take here is that everything he tweeted and talked about is all public, and therefore he doesn't understand what he's being sued for. Apparently, Nina's Snapchat was hacked way before Dillon vs. Logan was announced. I don't buy that Dillon hacked it at all. Could someone have sent Dillon a private video and say, "Hey, by the way, we got this, or we hacked this, do you want to have it?" I don't know, maybe. My stance on the whole Dillon thing is this: everything, as long as it was public record on public and not actually private, I think is fair game. Nina, being Logan's fiance, is in the public spotlight. She has been on multiple shows. She has dated A-list celebrities and been paparazzi'd of them. No, she's mixed in high-profile, very public circles. And in my opinion, you're doing that, you open yourself up to the life of being criticized and your stuff being out there. Especially all her photos, modeling photos, photos with Leonardo DiCaprio. That is all fair game. Now, if Dillon did, and what he's being sued for, release anything that was private, then I think that's completely fucked. But he says that he can literally prove that it was all public. So we just have to see how this pans out. However, what seemed to get Dillon was this segment on Jake Paul's podcast where Logan Paul talks about the lawsuit and how they're going to basically ruin Dillon with it.
You don't got to get into the details, and there's more counts coming. It's heavy, dude. I'll be honest. It's a fucking 50 caliber adamantium bullet to the dome. He's fucked. We're about to catch a predator October 14th, bro.
Now, because of the lawsuit, he has to fight you to make the money. He said $400K in lawyer fees. It's probably going to be way more than that, actually.
Yo,
what's interesting...
What about the damages?
Yeah.
That's just
the lawyer fees.
That's just to defend
100%.
himself when he's going to lose.
If he pulls out, he still has to pay the lawyer fees because the lawsuit's still there, and he has to pay the $100K.
I know.
This guy doesn't... I bet you in his bank account... I've done a little bit of math, and I think Dillon Danis has about $60,000 to his name.
Hearing Logan speak like this just pisses me the fuck off. You've got a fight coming up, and all you're caring about seemingly now is this lawsuit and fucking Dillon this way. The lawsuit in general before a fight is just like ruining the build-up, because now it seems like it's getting to Dillon, is taking over the narrative completely. Logan has done fuck all promotion. Dillon has absolutely carried it. The only thing he talks about is this lawsuit. And looking at how smug Logan the scammer Paul is when he has a lawsuit for scamming his fans millions, because Logan is still fucked. However, in regards to Dillon pulling out, Dillon saw the video, quote tweeted it saying, "Logan bragging about lawsuits again. He isn't built for the fight game. This pussy doesn't deserve me. I'm out." I mean, do I think it's a legit pullout? I'm leaning towards no. Dillon did it before. However, maybe it could be. But Dillon, don't you worry. And I hope he's watching this video because guess what? Your boy Logan is fucked in his lawsuit too. We have a huge update with CryptoZoo today. Logan's going around this press tour against Dillon Danis, trying to take credit and be a good guy, saying that I'm rectifying CryptoZoo. It's all going to be okay. Even though it's been over 250 days since he's refunded anyone. He went on Ariel Helwani's show saying this.
You have said that you are rectifying this. You're working on it and rectifying it. As you probably could guess, like the main thing that I got today is ask him about the CryptoZoo, and I was planning on it. And so what could you tell us about how you're trying to rectify this?
Ariel, you know I love you, but because of the legal position of this, and if people cared, they could look into it. I unfortunately can't say anything on the situation. And I've tried. I've wanted to. We're very close, in my opinion. I think we're very close to a final resolution, and that's what I mean when I say I'm rectifying it. But unfortunately, I can't give you any details right now.
Okay, but it's something that's going on. You just can't talk about it. It's not like it's a dead issue in your world.
Not a dead issue, not by any means. No.
Well, I said it in my last video, I'll say it again. Logan isn't rectifying shit. Logan's being sued. Logan's tried getting this lawsuit thrown out before. Logan is a lying sack of shit. And this is further confirmed today when the lawyer handling the Logan Paul CryptoZoo lawsuit, the one who's defending the victims, gave us this juicy little update. We attended a full day mediation today. No settlement was made. The defendant's offer were well below what we believe our clients deserve. We will send a specific update via email to our clients tomorrow. Now, the specific emails to the clients is all confidential. However, Logan isn't really rectifying shit, is he? Tried throwing out the lawsuit. He's offering apparently well below what the CryptoZoo victims deserve. Logan is the definition of bullshit. So seeing him so smug talking about his Dillon Danis lawsuit with his girlfriend, and people are saying, well, Logan's not suing him, his girlfriend is. You best believe Logan Paul's lawyers are helping her, and Logan Paul, if he's not helping fund it, is definitely helping it go forward. So seeing him so smug when he can barely deal with his own shit just pisses me off, because Logan is the biggest scumbag there is. And finally, the final point I want to talk about, if this fight does go ahead, is the drug testing. And this is a big point, and something I think Dillon does well talking about.
Ariel, you've been in this game a long time.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why the guys in the UFC were doping? Because it was a set time back in the day. This is before USADA.
Okay.
Before USADA.
Yeah.
There was a set time. You had to take a piss test.
Yeah.
And everybody knows you can beat that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason USADA and VADA are so effective is because during camp, they do random times. So you don't know when it's coming. So that's why it's hard to beat those tests. And you still can, but it's very hard. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Logan now that I brought it up, wants to do testing. And he wants to do a set date before the fight. Okay? So he did the cycle, he did whatever, and now he's going to try to take a piss test and clear it and be like, oh, I'm clean. That doesn't count. Okay? It doesn't count. With the money that he has, you can have a doctor clean your system in over 24 hours. Cheeto Vera just went on that podcast and said, you know that. So him doing this is another scam that he does. He's a bullshit artist. He just lies. You know, everybody knows he's on juice. He's admitted taking peptides. There's doctors that have him in the office saying we're giving him peptides on their website. So, like, it's just bullshit. And I don't even care about the steroids thing. It's just like, what are we doing here? He has every advantage. He gets to pick the reps. He gets to pick the fucking judge.
So Dillon versus Logan, they're not getting randomly drug tested. They're getting randomly drug tested in a set period where Logan knows that he could be clean. You are absolutely kidding yourself if you don't think Logan Paul's on the juice. In fact, Wade, the fight commentator, showed a clip of Logan admitting not to taking steroids, but performance-enhancing supplement, and just anyone with common sense can look at Logan and be like, yeah, he's definitely sticking needles in his ass. So Dillon has a great point here. You know, he tweets about it too. Logan and Dillon will be drug tested before their fight. Dillon said, this is nonsense, another scam by Logan to pretend he's clean. Setting a specific day and time for a piss test is the easiest to beat in all of sports, especially for someone like him with experience. So why the UFC switch to USADA? Mams Taylor said, Logan just called me and reiterated that he absolutely wants testing for his bout. He stressed that he doesn't care if it's USADA, VADA, or other. Plus, the WWE does stringent testing on top of that. Yes, the WWE, notorious for not doing steroids. And this is tweeted out September 27th, you know, less than a month before the fight. So yeah, Logan, I'm sure now, is really pushing for the drug testing. Dillon said, I love you, mams, but this is the biggest scam. The reason USADA is effective is because of its random testing during camp. Logan Paul wants testing now because he used during camp and now he's having a doctor clean his system, anticipating a test might be coming. And WWE tests regularly? Come on. I don't even need to comment on that. Logan and Dillon and all the fighters, KSI, Tommy, should all be randomly drug tested before a fight. That's fair. It's boxing. It's fighting. It's not a game. If you're on steroids, you're cheating and you could seriously hurt someone through your cheating. But as Dillon said, you can literally pay a doctor to help clean your system if you know that a drug test is coming in a specific time frame of, say, like 2 weeks. You might get randomly tested. It's fucking bullshit, and Misfits and whoever is doing this fight should definitely know better. But they're all in bed together. Logan, KSI, Mams, all in business. Of course they're not going to fuck each other over. And even though I said that this pullout might be fake and I'm leaning more towards Dillon not pulling out, there's been some pretty big breaking news while this video is being edited. Mike Perry, who has been rumored to be Logan Paul's replacement, just made a video saying that he's in.
It's official, guys. I'm in.
However, in regards to Mike Perry, Dillon Danis just tweeted out after everyone was going crazy about that clip, sheesh, you all take everything so seriously. So that implies, obviously, that Dillon isn't pulling out and Mike Perry was just farming impressions or trolling the internet. So Dillon said. But yeah, that's it. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.